We are the students at ABC Public High School. We lost our friend Tim forever. This is the story of Tim. We would like to share with you all. Tim was a very bright student. Tim attended ABC Public High School until 2016. He was a grade 9 student. Tim was shy and introvert. He had very few friends at school. Mark was his only one close friend. Mark and Tim always hanged out together at school. Here is Tim and Mark hanging together. Something is not right. Tim looked very sad. He got very poor mark in math. Mark showed his score to Tim and it was 95%. Tim knew it wasn't his fault. He wasn't like that. Since he met that guy online, he's always thinking about his words. The guy said somehow he knows Tim is very unhappy kid. He will give him something that will make him happy forever, like a magic. Here we go. Tim falls into the trap. Tim couldn't control himself. One day, he met that guy after school and bought that magic pill, so-called magic pill. He had that pill and he got high. Since then, whenever he was depressed, he met that guy secretly and had that drug. Every time it was different feelings. He didn't even share this story with anyone, not even with his friend Mark. What Tim is doing behind closed door in his room? He is experimenting with those so-called magic pill. Tim knew he is losing his mind. He was doing poorly at school. He couldn't concentrate like before. He liked to be alone, as if hiding something from everyone. He knew that he needs some help, but didn't know exactly whom he could trust. He was afraid his parents would be angry and very sad if they know about it. Mark was wondering why Tim always looks so sad. What's wrong with him? Only Mark noticed Tim sleeps at class. He doesn't hang out with him anymore. He has no new friends. Then why? Why he is avoiding him? Tim thought, Mark doesn't know what Tim is going through. Once he felt he should share his secret with Mark, but Mark doesn't know anything about drug. He wouldn't be able to help him or understand him anyway. Then, one day, we lost Tim forever. He was at grade 9 only. Then one day, Tim was found unconscious on the playground at school. His face and limbs were pale and blue. No one knew what happened and how it happened, how long he was like that. School called 911. Paramedics found some drugs on his pocket, some strange powder, and they told school it was opioid drug called fentanyl, and Tim was suffering overdose from it. He was taken to the nearby hospital immediately, but it was too late. He couldn't survive. We miss our friend Tim a lot. Then guest speakers from local public health came to teach us about drug addicts and harms associated with it. We learned a lot. Tim is no more with us. He left an important message for us. Never be shy to get help whenever you need it. We had guest speakers from local public health and they taught us a lot about drug addictions. We now know what is fentanyl and how dangerous it could be. We learned a lesson. Nobody should ever try drug. Nobody should do drugs. Nobody should believe drug dealers or strangers because they always deceive. Now we know about drug overdose and naloxone. We also know about needle exchange programs and safe drug injection sites located in our cities. Because we may not need this, but we can help our friends who are struggling with drug addiction. We understand how sharing needles and other drug paraphernalia can spread disease like HIV and hepatitis C. Some of these drugs doesn't have any cure. We now know how to help our friends who are struggling with drug addiction. We don't want to lose any of our friends anymore. We decided we will carry the message that no one will have to deal with drug addiction alone. There are lots of help available. We will show you the right path. Since then, our school has counseling and referral program for teens and youths who do drugs. We also have trained student leaders and staffs who know how to recognize drug overdose cases and administer naloxone to save lives. Our school has naloxone kits for use during an emergency. Students of ABC Public High School are now ready to fight against drugs and drug addiction. Thank you for listening.